Now that will fill up a nice amount. I'm not going to limit it. This one I'm not going to limit either. Nice to have a backup of steel. Good, so that's another step towards galactic domination setup. This is something I should probably copy as a blueprint. So what we're going to do, new blueprint, and we're going to copy this. And it's going to be steel. It's going to be okay, that's better. Steel production 4 per second. And if I double click that to place it, yep, looks good. So I now have a blueprint so I can do this early on in game. We're actually getting some foundations together now. So I can leave that going for a short while, come back, there'll be loads in there. Good, good. So let's go back and get some circuit boards. While I'm going, just keep placing these. I'm just going to have loads of them literally everywhere that they fit. Until I can level the equator out properly with the foundations I'm building. There we go, we're getting much more power. Much better, good. Yeah, you need to make sure the drones get in range to place these when you do this. Oh, we're out of core energy. Okay. Let's burn some foliage. Oh yeah, how's our coal turning into graphite production? Good. Let's fill up our core with this instead. That's much better. So this stuff will burn 6.75 megajoules total, plus 50% bonus for the fuel chamber speed. That's over twice as efficient as the coal, basically. So it will last longer and give more energy total. Awesome. Yes, that's what I was doing. Picking up. I need to pick up some circuit boards. And we have a lot of those in stock now. That's enough to do our research. That's all happening just from our inventory for now. Which is fine. Okay. Next project then. So thinking about this as a means to go on, I'm going to want a big source of power. What I should probably do is change. There's a big old lot of coal here. Should mine all the coal up, stick it all into a graphite, energetic graphite supply. and push it all into some thermal power plants. So let's go get the concrete. See how much we've actually got. Is this the flight research I'm doing? No, not yet. Anyway, yeah. Oh, there's a thing there. The drones are going to place. Lovely, well done. Ah, good. We've got some foundations. That should be enough to start out. So let's head to the South Pole. Set up what we want. Now, the real question is, are we going to colour this, or is it just going to be concrete? We'll just have it a regular concrete. Oh, thank you. Oh, what was that? That's a milestone. Lay the foundation. Okay, yeah, cool. How much have I used of those? 300. Let's do another ring. Should be able to do one more. Okay. So we're going to have is there room for that? Doing it that way? Yeah, because I'm going to have power poles. Wind turbines like this. This will all be joined up to the main network eventually. And then these are going to have clockwise belts. Blue, red, yellow, purple, green. Now I do leave space for the white ones, but I don't think there's anything that uses all the colour ones and white ones. I believe the Infinite Research just needs white ones. So I don't need 6 lanes like this, do I? I need 5. And then we're going to want to make sure these have power. And we're going to have 2 stacked on each. That's quite a lot for the drones to be getting on with. Again, as I've said before, the closer you stand the mech to where your drones are placing things, the less energy they'll use. So that's that set up nicely Now, where are we going back to base? It's that way. Let's wait till they finish placing things. You done, are we? Okay. What we're going to do is put wind turbines now all the way back to base in a straight line along this line, if I can, which I can't because the things are in the way. So we're going to just put concrete where we need it for the wind turbines, so they don't use too much. Although I should have a decent amount stockpiled by now. There you go, it's all plugged in. We've actually got 40 megawatts of power now, which is cool. And we've got our dedicated research centre on the South Pole. Now I'm going to use that as the place to bring in the colour cubes as we make them. Starting with the blue ones, which we were going to make up in the north, weren't we? Where are they? Where's that patch? Let's make sure I've got all the things I need to make that as well. Smelteries, take another 50 out. Got plenty of everything else. Okay, let's do it. So obviously this one is making sufficient blue cubes, but I don't really want to keep taking materials off my jumpstart base for those, so I'm going to make them in a separate place. Here, that's here, right? Yep. So let's do that. It's relatively straightforward for that. So let me go backwards. So let's have this reasonable distance away, because this is going to go south along the map. So that's going to make blue. They take 3 seconds to make one. With 3 machines, that'll be 1 per second, and that's absolutely plenty for what we need, especially with limited resources. We don't want to be overproducing these too much early on. So let's have that. Let's have a line coming out. Power pole. Make sure I connect that up to existing infrastructure. Okay, that's the end of the production. What do we need for the beginning? So 3 of these, making 1 per second. They take 3 for 3 seconds to make. We need 3 of each of those materials. Now, 2 assemblers of each type should be easily sufficient. So let's have. So let's hang on. Let's have an input line for each. Okay. So start at the end of each of these now. So is that too close to put on the belt? Oh, it's not good. Oh, it is, however, in a funny position because of the way the equatorial regions change. Where's the iron? It's to the left. So let's have this one be the magnetic rings, magnetic coils even. So that just needs, so it's going to make 4 every second. That's plenty with both machines. The input, however, is 4 rings per second and 2 4 magnets per second and 2 copper per second. The copper is easy because I can have a smeltery producing copper ingots and have it split here. I can have this one go off down. Hang on, let's get this second line in. So this is going to be the circuits. And these ones are easier, they need 2 iron and 1 copper per second. So this one's going to be copper in, copper in. Okay. Next step is to have the smelteries for copper. Let's see, hang on, let's put the miners in first to make sure I can fit them. I need 2 on 6 each. It's a bit of a weird layout, but it works. So that's going to be sufficient for the copper. And again, for these ones, you know what, these don't need to be one away. I don't know why I've done this. I think I was thinking of doing both materials on the same side, but they can be on different sides. There we go. This one again is the same. It can have that like that. Alright. So iron and iron plate and magnets production. So let's think about this. These need 4 per second for iron plate. So I only need 4 smelteries to fully supply that. Let's do 6. No. 6 there, good. That's plenty. And then again, these are going to be for the rings. 6. The rings? I keep calling them rings. They're magnets. All right. Need a drink, I'm getting very dry. Need to pick up some coal for this research I'm doing, I just realised. What am I doing here? So let's see. 2, that's 4 per second. If I have 9 smelteries, it's 6 per second I'm producing. So I'm going to need 6, hang on. Let's actually put one down and check this. Make sure I'm getting this right. An ore, 1.5 seconds. So every second you're making 0.75 of one. No, 0.66 of one. Oh, I don't know. My brain. I'm just going to build. A full lane. I might as well do a full lane. Of 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if that will work, but let's give it a try. So it's going to have to be these 2 machines inputting. Pardon me. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Now, who needs the magnets? It's this one. That's why I was going to have them closer. They're coming out this side. It's fine. All I need to do is split the input. And these are a useful splitter design. So you can change how the splitter splits by tabbing when you've got it selected. This one can have an input and output on the bottom and an input and output on the top, and it will split into and out of all the others no matter whether they're on the same level or not. So if I have this going in on the bottom, I can have a lane coming out the top and going down to that one, and a lane coming out the top and going down to this one. That can go in. Ooh. Okay. Hang on. That's got to be a bit different. Oh, can that be? I think that's too close. Yeah. Oh dear. Making a pig's ear of this one. Well, let's continue that on and do a third one too. And do two of these anyway, just... I might as well do three again in here then. Yep. Alright, good. Now, yeah, just need to put the blueprint in here. Put the power poles in somewhere. Copy this all the way down. Alright, that should be half of it done. I need the iron ingots input next. So let's use the remains of my concrete here to flatten this area out. Good. And then put in the smelters. So we're going to have 6. Should we go down with them? 4, 5, 6. We don't need 6, but we can support 6 from the mines, so we might as well use both. Iron ingots. Get these put in. Good. Now where do the iron ones need to go? Over here. And again, I've done the same thing I did. So yeah, there's a reason I had this here. I need to bring in the... Now this is going to have to be coming in and going down. There we go. That should be enough to have them producing. And we're going to do our usual little trick here. There we go. That's our dedicated blue cube production. And that should be able to go straight south. literally all the way to the research zone, so let's do that next. So it's a long old way to build a belt to the south, especially when I could just have the research zone right near the production. I do understand that. This is just the way I like to do things, though. I kind of like this idea because it means I have the same sort of setup each time I play, I guess. Okay, we made it. Now, just need to raise this up a bit so we can get the belt to join up nicely. Which of course, because it's at a funny angle, it won't, but that's fine. We can do this. And there we go. We have our nice little research zone with our ring of coloured science bottles. Science bottles? That's not right. Matrix cubes, yeah. So we have electromagnetic matrix, science matrices, the blue ones, automated. And that will fill up this eventually and create a nice solid line of cubes all the way back to the box, where it will also fill up the box with some more. Final step before we finish for this session is to grab the coal I need for this. So heading back to the main hub now. And those coloured matrices are a nice colour, so it does look very cool. Here we are back at base. Now what did I need? I needed coal. I've exhausted my supply of coal. It is about time I set that coal up, really. I was going to do something with it, wasn't I? Shall I just get these 9 veins? There we go. I have all I need for the research. That can just carry on filling up. How's our box of foundations going? I can't actually see it, how much is in it from here, can I? No, I can't. Let's go over and have a look. Nice steady stream of blue energy cubes going down. Oh, look at that. That's a nice amount. So what we can do now is actually run around the equator of the planet and literally put down all of the wind turbines. Now where is the equator? Let's have a look. It's this solid line here. What was that? Oh, completed your first flight with a flight distance of 168.5 meters. Speeds up progress and gets you closer to space. Cool. Okay, those milestones are quite a cool new feature of the game. So I need 60 gears. Got 200. And I need some of these. There we go. I can now take down this bit of the research. There we go, that's much better. And now of course on the end here I can do one more little production thing, which is quite handy this early. It's making some electric motors. So I need to continue this down here. This needs to take those and those. This needs to go down. This needs to go down. This needs a box. Needs to take off. And there we go. We now have electric motors being made, which is a nice little step because there's a fair few things that use those. The water pump, for example. I thought the oil drill would, but it doesn't. Yeah, just the water pump, I guess, at this stage. However, obviously, they will be used later in more advanced production, so it's good to have some made here. Let's not overly fill that though. Let's just have a few stacks of them. Yeah, good, awesome. Okay. All right. Yes. So at this point, we'll call it a day. So thank you for joining me, everyone. I've been Eggia Haiip. This has been Dyson Sphere Program. And if you've enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Feel free to make a comment in the comment section. Otherwise, take care, my friends, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.